Hi guys, and welcome back to Piofiore. So I having some technical issues, of course. Of course I am. I always have technical issues. So, today we're gonna probably finish off Gilbert's route. I think there's only like anyway. I keep getting distracted. I keep talking too much. So let's continue on. Oliver, what happened to you? Oh yeah, we got jumped. Late that night, Oliver returned to the manor with Roberto supporting him. He looked gravely injured. Yeah, he got jumped. Aside from Roberto, there were a few other officers accompanying them.
クレタの商店通りで襲われていたところを我々が保護した。
Oh, yeah.
彼が襲撃を受ける直前まで一緒にいたというニコラ・フランチェスカだが、ファルチェ地区に彼の拳銃が残されていた。結婚とともにな。
そうか、オリバーを助けてくれたこと、心から感謝する。グラッツェ。
警察として当たり前のことをしただけだ。わざわざ礼を言われる筋合いはない。
Wasn't it the older guy who found him and Roberto came later? I don't remember.
裁判が終わるまで、お前たちも身の回りには注意するんだな。
Go nowhere alone. I want to get whacked. Roberto muttered his warning, turned his back to us, and left the lounge. Oliver, let's go to the hospital this instant. We need someone to treat you. No, bring a doctor here.
ダメだ。病院はこの屋敷よりも無防備だ。
Yeah.
裁判が終わるまで、私は絶対に死ぬわけにはいかない。
Exactly. You don't go to a hospital when you're part of the mob or the mafia or any gangs. You just don't do that. Very bad to do that. Oliver, well, he would die there. Seeing him endure the pain with such strength made me bite my lip and fall silent. You could bring a doctor to you. I mean, whatever.
医者を呼ぶ。悪いが、応急処置を任せていいか。
Yes, I'll treat him right away.
感謝する。まず顔を冷やしてくれ。
Your face looks fine, sweetie.
裁判当日に顔を晴らした弁護士が現れてみろ。私は法廷の笑い者だ。
Yeah, I'll get some ice. Oliver joked as if to boy. I've never seen that word. But it was strength, and I did as he asked. Yeah, I have no idea what that word is. No idea. About an hour passed since I administered first aid. A doctor arrived and examined Oliver's wounds. The doctor said his life isn't in danger. It was a blessing amidst tragedy. I was so relieved that I put a hand to my chest. Oliver was insistent on doing a final check for tomorrow, so we had forced him into his room. Workaholic. I came across Gil in the hallway. Gil, are you going somewhere?
ダンテに会ってくる。
Alone? I don't think you should do that alone.
ニコラのこと、これからの出方、電話で済ませる話じゃね
Okay.
え。
俺も連れて行ってください。
Yeah, go Leo. Keep him safe. Leo? Yeah.
自分のファミリーのアンダーボス。
Oh,
ありがとうございます、シニョレ。
So sorry. I'm sorry. I want to go too. I looked Gil straight in the eye. We're having a
本当は
party.
この状況下であんたを外に出したくねえんだけどな。外は冷えるからコートを忘れんなよ。
All right. Thank you. I'll go get it right away. You're gonna leave without me. Watch. I nodded and rushed over to my room to fetch my coat. Did we forget about Luca, who's currently sleeping in my bed with malaria or whatever? We were brought to his office and Dante was waiting for us with a very serious look. I wonder if it was cinnamon roll saved Nicola.
これが届いた。
Kind of hangs around him too. I don't know. Oh, look, it's his dirty, bloody coat. This is Nicola's. Yeah. What had been delivered to Dante's desk was a jacket that looked familiar. There were spots of blood here and there. That's not spots, that's splatters. And I felt myself becoming nauseous.
向こうからの要求はないが、何を言いたいかは一目瞭然だ。
Mm-hmm. He wants to stay away from the Falzone.
そうだ。ニコラを返してほしいなら、ビスコンティに協力するな、と言いたいんだろ
Mm-hmm.
これは俺がどうこう口を出す問題じゃねえ。言っとくが、ファルツォーネが手を引いたからって恨み事を言うつもりはねえよ。
Dante sighed, and looked up at Gil with a somewhat distraught expression.
俺を侮るなよ、ギルバート。
His eyes turned sharp, and he continued in a low voice.
あの夜、教会ですでに言ったはずだ。俺たちはこのブルローネの町を守るため、ビスコンティに協力する。カポ。俺の決定に口を挟むなレオ。俺たちマフィアという組織のあり方は、お前もよく知っているだろう。
This is a conversation between him and Gil. You are not involved. Hearing Dante's final answer, Leo started to tear up as if he couldn't stand it.
ニコラがまだ生きているという保証はない。
Yeah, there's no guarantee he's even alive.
俺が手を引いたところで、奴らがおとなしくニコラを返すとは思えない。
That is also true.
本当にいいんだな、ダンテ。
Yeah. I mean, the problem's a little bit bigger than just getting Nicola back anyway.
俺たちはこんな脅しには屈しない。俺はマフィアと呼ばれたその日から、殺すことも殺されることも覚悟してきた。それはニコラも同じだ。だから、この決定が覆ることはない。
ファルツォーネの意志、確かに受け取った。
Bill spoke clearly and without hesitation, turned around and walked toward the door. Leah and I followed suit. As the door was about to close, they turned back around and saw Dante upset, probably. Dante, left alone in his office, gripped the blood-stained jacket tightly in his hands. Yeah, he's not too happy his cousin's probably gonna die. Oh well. Next day, as scheduled, Gil's trial was about to begin at the Arca courthouse. Gil, Oliver. I sat in the spectator area with my hands folded in prayer as I watched on. The jury and the judgment entered and judgment. The jury and judge entered the courtroom. On the defendant's side stood Gil and Oliver. The prosecutor sat on the opposite side.
大丈夫ですよ。きっと。
I'm sure it'll be fine too, I guess. Let's watch a meanwhile story, shall we? Story time!
ディレットーで、例の男ですが、まだ吐きません。いかがしましょう。ディレットーで。
そろそろお客様がいらっしゃる時間です。残念ですが、
I don't really like his voice. I don't know.
かしこまりました。ディレットーで。
I'm never gonna remember how to say that. Now I must prepare our welcome our guests. That's pretty, oh great. What is he gonna do at the courthouse?
大丈夫ですよ。きっと。
I really don't think so. Leo, who was sitting next to me, whispered to cheer me up. Right. Let's have faith in them. It's starting. Let's see. Well, let's see how much of a sham this is, you know.
全知全能の神に誓う。この法廷において偽りの証言をせず、真実だけを述べることを。
Okay. With his hand on the Bible, he was sworn in. His confident stance looked so dependable that it eased the anxiety I felt in my heart.
被告人の罪状はアメリカドル紙幣の偽造および偽造紙幣の行使。ビスコンティはアメリカから多くの品物を輸入している。支払いの多くはドルだ。そのためこの国の紙幣であるリラではなくアメリカドル紙幣の偽造を行ったと考えられる。
Wasn't there kind of like a story like this in the Yakuza 7? I don't remember. But it was like Chinese yuan. Do they have yuan? Yuan? Yen? Yen? No, yen's Japanese. Yuan? I don't know.
被告人、レッドフォードに尋ねたい。
Okay.
君はドルを偽造する必要があったのか？
いや、ドルなんて俺には必要ねえな。
Yeah, I mean, why Why would he? It would destroy the economy in this area.
取引先がアメリカの企業や人間だからって支払いにドルを使うとは限らねえだろ。
何？
俺の取引はドルに限ったもんじゃねえ。
裁判官、そして陪審員の方々、ぜひ手元の資料を確認していただきたい。
I like the close-up of like the character designs. I love it.
ビスコンティにおけるここ数年の帳簿だ。ドルでの取引は全体の1割程度にとどまっている。
In actuality, they did often trade in American dollars. But it seemed Oliver recreated the account book to support their case. He anticipated the prosecution's claims and supplied evidence to refute it. So he's a dirty, dirty liar. Like a good lawyer should be, I guess.
考えてみてほしい。高額な買い物をする際、それもアメリカ大陸から輸入したいとき、我々は代金を現金で支払うだろうか。
Yeah, it's a little. Why would you pay in cash for that? You know?
道中の危険を承知で大金を抱え、飛行機に乗ってアメリカまで渡り、現金と引き換えに品物を受け取る。
No, you do drugs for that.
レッドフォード、君はそんな買い物の仕方を選ぶのか？
いや、大金を持ち歩くのはあまりに危険だし、不便だ。
Also, yeah, it's also
なんせ
heavy.
重たいからな。
It's bulky, it's heavy, easily stolen. Gil shrugged and spoke with confidence. I heard people snickering around me. Just as Oliver hoped. I remember that what Oliver shared with me last night as I was treating him. People like Gil.
イタリア王国の裁判は陪審員制だ。陪審員は法知識などない一般人ばかり。
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I mean,
だから誰にでもわかるように話さなければならないし、市民を味方につけるような振る舞いが必要になる。
if it was just public opinion, it would just be who can smear the other one.
彼らが味方になってくれれば、自然とこちらに有利な流れになるはずだ。
I mean, people like Gil. I mean,
その点、ギルバートは見栄えもするし、
yeah.
よほどのことがない限り。
Gotta be careful of those charismatic ones, man. They're scary. I felt to a certain extent that Oliver was saying this as if to convince himself. Oliver must be nervous. I'll be okay, Oliver. If it's you and Gil together, I'm sure it'll go well. I mean...
俺たちが何かしら買い物をするとき、金は銀行を返してる。記録にしっかり残ってるはずだ。
Exactly.
意義あり。それでも現金での取引を全く行っていなかったとは言い切れない。
But if it's not the bulk of their purchases, then it doesn't...
まあ、食料やら身の回りのもんは現金払いだな。クレタのジェラテリアは小切手が使えねえんだ。しかし、高価な買い物で銀行を間に入れねえのは不安でな。現金で払ってたんじゃ、何をいくらで買ったのかすぐに忘れちまうだろう。
Keep getting distracted by his like character design.
言っておくが、ビスコンティの財務管理は完璧だ。何せ、私が直々に管理しているのだから。事前に提出した資料を見ていただきたい。ビスコンティの納税書類の写しも添付してある。
Shouldn't the government just have that?
ビスコンティに裏金は存在しないと？
ああ、いくら洗ってくれても構わねえ。俺たちが清廉潔白だってわかるはずだ。
しかし、多くの取引で銀行を介しているのだとしても、このブルローネにおける取引では現金を用いて直接交渉しているのでは？
なるほど。検察官殿はマフィアの商売をよくご存じないようだ。
You don't know what he's talking about. Oliver nodded calmly and pushed his glasses back on with a finger. Oh! Ah! I was wondering why it wasn't letting me do anything. Some time had passed since the trial began. I was in the casino. Okay.
これはようこそいらっしゃいました、ファルツォーネ様。
Yeah.
カジノにいらっしゃるのは久々ですね。久しぶりにご尊顔を拝することができ嬉しい限りです。
挨拶はいい。早く部屋に案内しろ。
Take me to Nicola. I know you have him.
ところで、お顔の色が優れないようですが、どうかなさいましたか？
I want to punch that dude in his golden masked face.
ご要望とあれば、温かいお飲み物でもお持ちいたしますが。
Except in video games. Or in self-defense. Dante ignored the whatever, the manager and walked over to the back room. I can't say that word. I don't know. The men were already waiting there.
今回は手間を取らせたな、パリス。
パリ
何？ファルツォーネには君のお父様の代から世話になっているからな。これくらいのこと、手間でもない。
助かる。この礼はいずれ必ず。
Okay. Oliver nodded calmly and pushed his glasses back with a finger.
もちろん、ビスコンティが何らかの物品を仕入れ、対価として金を支払うことはある。だが、ビスコンティがこの町でメインとする仕事は、安全かつ速やかに取引を行うための仲介だ。
They're cabbies? I guess?
そうだな、レッドフォード。
ああ、取引が成功すれば、彼らは俺たちに深く感謝し、その礼に仲介料を支払ってくれるってわけだ。
That's what they meant. They transport goods. Prosecutor gasped and gulped.
多くの取引において、ビスコンティは金を受け取る側で、払う側じゃない。
Yeah, okay.
仲介料をありがたくいただいて、その礼に偽札を渡すとでも。レッドフォード、ビスコンティがそんなことをした覚えは？
I mean...
一切ねえな。そもそも相手だってバカじゃねえんだ。怪しんで受け取らねえよ。
Yeah.
だが、仲介された者同士は金のやり取りをするんだろう。その中に偽札を紛れ込ませることくらいできるんじゃないか。
But they're the one getting paid, so he would just...
なるほど。それは一理あるかもしれない。
Oliver nodded in agreement with the prosecutor's side with relief.
レッドフォード、実際のところはどうだ？
Why would he do that?
重要な取引ほど現金で行われることが多いからな。そこに偽札が紛れ込むと
Yeah,
面
because
倒だ。
they wouldn't want to come back. You.
しかしだ。彼らに気づかれないようにケースを開けて偽札とすり替える。そんな魔法じみた真似、俺にはできねえな。
そんなものはただの詭弁だ。実際に偽札が出回っているというのに。
I don't know anything about law. I'm just enjoying.
それだけ主張するということは。
I have no idea what that word was. I'm just like, yes, okay.
検察には。だとしたら、ぜひともご教授願いたいところだ。早速ここで実演してもらおう。
ああ、俺たちも高額のためにぜひ参考にさせてもらいたい。
Teach me how to do it. Not only were the spectators laughing, but now the jurors were starting to chuckle.
だが、片方とグルになれば、もう片方に偽札をつかませることは可能では。ビスコンティがコインにしている取引先なら、そうした手段も取れるはずだ。こちらにも調べがついている。いくつか怪しい取引相手もあった。
Okay.
レッドフォード、検察が主張する行為の経験があるのか？
いや、ねえな。
Wow. You asking me?
口で言うだけならどうにでもなる。出せるものなら出してみろ。証拠を。
そうは言っても、検察官殿もご存知だろう。やっていないことの証明は難しい。
Yeah. Find evidence of something you did. It's easier to find evidence of. Never mind.
何しろ、やっていないのだからな。
It should be innocent proven guilty because trying to prove innocence on you don't have proof that you didn't do something because you didn't do it. Like, oh yeah, you didn't do this. Well, show me the proof. Well, how do I show you the proof of something I didn't do? Like, there is no because I didn't do it. You have proof of you doing something because something that was done. You know.
彼はこの法廷で
It's hard
聖
to
書に手を
explain.
置
It
き
makes
誓
sense.
った。
Like,
嘘偽
Oh, you
り
did
な
make
く
cookies?
証
Prove
言
it.
する
Well,
と
there's no cookies. So, doesn't mean you didn't make cookies. Like,
Yeah.
What?
マフィアが神を信じているとは到底思えない。
Proving innocence is so much harder than proving guilt. It's just...
口だけの誓いなど簡単に破れる。いくらでも嘘をつけるはずだ。
Can I just say I hate being a juror? I'm always so glad when they're like, go away. I'm like, oh, thank goodness I won't have to sit here.
では証人を呼ぶとしよう。
I still get paid for work because I had to miss work to be here. I hate it. I hate jury duty.
彼がいかに信心深く清廉潔白な人物であるか証明できる人物を呼んである。
They don't want me because I have ways out of jury duty. So they don't like, they'll never pick me. But...
裁判
Anywho,
官証
I
人
should
を
be
入
paying
廷さ
attention
せて
to
も
what's going on.
評価します。
Okay. I clasped my hands tightly in prayer. Another meanwhile story. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the ride. Maybe I'll just put on auto. No, I don't read fast enough to put it on auto. I could see an old building in the forest. Oh yeah, it's a factory. The outside walls were worn. I completely forgot about the factory. The outside walls were worn, but mechanic sounds could be heard inside the building. Where's Luca? Is he doing okay? Orlok and Lee. Young?
ヤン。なんだ。
Young's there too. I only see Lee.
こいつ誰です？
Oh, Lee's talking to
協
Orlok.
力者だと思っておけ。
うん
俺たちがラオシュウが偽札の原版を再利用しないよう
To
回
make sure you
収し
don't
に来たら
swipe
しい。
anything.
それ、協力者って言うんですか？
Like a... As we were having that dumb conversation. I love being young. His internal thoughts like... As we were having this dumb conversation, suddenly there was commotion inside.
まさか、こちらの動きに感づかれた？
No.
大丈夫。まだ気づかれてない。向こうの動きには敵意がない。
This is like the only story where she knows what the hell's going on instead of just being dragged around.
やあ、戻ってきたよ。
Hi guys.
工場から伸びてた配線全部切ってきたね。
I love them.
なるほど。俺は電話線を切れと言わなかったか？
言ったよ。けどどれが電話線かなんて見ただけじゃわかんないもん。
Cut all the lines.
だろうな。
I don't even know what a phone line looks like. I go, it's a wire. What?
だから手当たり次第
Cut them all.
全部切ってきたよ。電話
Oh. They cut all the electrical lines. The machines must have stopped working too. Since the machines all stopped working, the hired hands inside must be confused.
今がこう
Well, the
来た。
lights would be off too. They think there'd be like a power out
派手に遊んでやれ。
or something. Well, there is, but you know. I love you. His internal thoughts are great. I clasp my hands tightly in prayer. He's so aggressive. I love Young. I think he's my
静粛に
second. Orlok's good too. I think Young's my
Ivan
second
Judas.
favorite character. Gilbert, I like his route a lot. I like Young's because I like the aggression, but like he is a bad guy and he doesn't like it. Love it. And then Orlok, but his route's a little sad. There was commotion in the courtroom and the judge kept calling for order. There were no signs of anyone calming down. The reason being, is it the prince? Oh, it's the cardinal. Yeah, people would be freaking out. With a slight bow to the judge, he spoke in a solemn tone.
私はヨゼフ・フォン・ロズベルグ。
Joseph von Rosenberg. He is a cardinal, I think, with the red and black. I'm not Catholic, so I have no idea what the whole...
ロズベルグ芸家。
It's a bishop, but is he a...
どのような職についているの
Okay,
で
so
す
he's
か
a bishop? Can bishops be cardinals? Cardinals bishops? Or I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
教国にて聖職者を務めている。
Okay, I know that. At his response, there was more commotion. Mutters of confusion and curiosity echoed throughout the chambers. I'd be confused. Bishop Rosenberg was a holy man with a strong public reputation for philanthropy. Ugh. Big words I don't use in my daily vocab. Gil brought up the strategy back in the
陛
church.
下を呼びたいっ だって。
Yeah, or Loco. That's why he hasn't been stalking us. Okay.
今の時代、裁判は勢いが大事だ。どれだけ立場のある人間を証人として呼べるかってのも重要になってくる。
Yeah, get someone.
その点、ロズベルグ卿なら俺の人となりを証明するにはうってつけだ。
As long as he doesn't screw you guys over.
オルロック、頼む。俺とロズベルグ卿の間を取り持ってくれ。
ゲイカは現世のいさかいには関わらないと思う。それに裁判前は宣誓するはず。ゲイカは決して嘘はつかない。
彫刻だってブルローネを失いたくはねえだろ。ブルローネは金を生み出す町だからな。それも峡谷がこの町を気にかける理由だ。
Like all things, money is what they care about.
この町の儲けの一部は峡谷に行ってるわけだからな。
That's true.
もちろん、ただでとは言わねえし、ロズベルグ卿に偽証なんて頼まねえよ。だから、まずは条件だけでも伝えてみてくれねえか。
この度は、ブルローネに足を運んでくださり、ありがとうございます。ロズベルグ芸家。早速ですが、レッドフォードとはどのようなご関係ですか？
彼は峡谷に寄進を申し出てくれた。
He donates.
信仰心の熱い。
See, their terminology is kind of silly because, like,
人物。
what's a skillet? I know what a damn skillet is. What's a donation? I know what a donation is. Give me the Italian words I don't know what they mean.
証拠を追加で提出する。この書類は今までにビスコンティが教会や教国に申し出た寄進の明細をまとめたものだ。
Devout Catholic? Whatever this religion is supposed to be. Prosecutor saw the amount and his eyes grew wide. He was at a loss for words. He rushed to look at the Bishop Rosenberg to see whether the documents were real. Rosberg showed no signs of distress and sat in the witness stand calmly. I like his design too. I'm not gonna say he's a silver fox because he's not, but he has a nice design. I like the design of everyone. In reality, he had not lied once. There had been donations made to the church for years. In addition to that, Gil donated a large amount directly to the church of Bologna. I mean, what was it? One of the gangsters opened soup kitchens during the Great Depression, I believe. The advantage was now with the Visconti. Both Gil and Oliver were in control. I remember the soup kitchens were. Just then, a man who had been observing suddenly stood up and left the courtroom. Oh, that's suspicious. Leo and I looked at one another and nodded. We moved to leave the courtroom quietly. Yeah, that's kind of suspicious. Little sus. Like, beat him up, Leo. The moment the man tried to run, Leo ran forward and captured him. Where do you think you're going, sucker?
いきなり何するんですか？俺は何も。
You tried to run, you look suspicious. Therefore, we are interrogating you now.
分かってるんだよ。傍聴席に子飼いの人間をよこすだろうってことくらいな。
Yes, he did.
検察の旗色が悪いって伝えるつもりだろうけど、俺たちの邪魔はさせねえ。
Why you sent two goons, not just one? Just saying.
しばらくおとなしくしててもらうぜ。
Leo secured the man and walked off. Leo looked over at me and nodded. I nodded back and returned to the courtroom as planned. Sorry, I knew there was a meanwhile story because the text started dragging. All right, there's a lot of sitting. It's like a movie for me now. I have no decisions. Hi, guys. I love these guys. Oh. Faye and Lan. I love them. They're so cute. I love them in Yang's storyline. The workers had no idea what was going on. Some ran for it. The others came to a fight. I would just squat down and be like, nope. Just gonna sit here. Don't kill me, please. The twins didn't differentiate between the two. It just plowed right through them all. I would just sit down like, I'm not part of this. I just work here. I don't want to work here anymore. I quit. Oh, Lee, you're hot. But Lee muttered and he followed them inside. Those brave enough to approach us, we swung our swords at them. I'm young right now. Laoshu! I don't know, because you're forging money or printing fake money. Most of the workers were hired from Strano. Seeing that, the Laoshu made an appearance. Even the aggressive ones ran out without a fight. Seeing that the Laoshu made an appearance, even the aggressive ones ran out without a fight. I'm trying to reread that. Am I Orlok right now? I felt myself smile as I swung my twin blades and slashed at the men pointing their guns at me. The men dressed in black suits must have given the orders to protect this place. Okay, so I'm still young, I think. They didn't run and instead charged at us.
逃げるやつは放っておけ。用があるのはこの廃工場の原版を守ろうとするやつらだ。
了解。
I love the twins. They're so psychotic. I love them. He's dead. Leave the body. We're having fun. See why I love Yong's story? Like, hanging with these psychos through the whole route is just fantastic. Oh. Gilbert's route's still better in my opinion. It's cute. Yong is good. It just kind of feels like a... What's the word? Like you fall in love with your captor kind of situation. If you don't like that, then I would suggest not. But Yong's story's so fun. They're all crazy. Twins are cute. Freshly printed bills flew everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. He's so unhinged. I love him. The men knew they were at a disadvantage. They turned and fled in different directions. Seeing the men run off, I was certain at least one of them were going to retrieve it. Go get him, Orlok. Cinnamon roll! Orlok dashed along the machines as if flying through the air, then stood to block the men. Are we Orlok? Or are we just watching? The men threw their empty guns, gripped their knives, and charged at Orlok. But the battle was done in an instant. Our little cinnamon roll. The men were all screaming and dropping their weapons.
いい腕だ。波の人間であれば何が起きたかも理解できんだろう。
Orlok accurately aimed for their hands, rendering the men incapable of attacking. One of the men dressed in black turned around and ran toward the back room. Lee heard me shout and stopped in his tracks. Okay, so we're still young. Okay. No, it says up there, but it was always up there. He's gonna blow the building up, that's why. The stragglers were kicked outside without mercy. He's gonna blow the building up. The moment we stepped outside the factory, yeah, I kind of figured. A powerful explosion from inside the factory scattered debris in all directions. As the dust flew about, my eyes thinned as I observed the situation. Who would be coughing? I saw a shadow jump out from the burning factory while coughing.
無事だったか。
なんとか彼らも随分思い切ったことをする。
ああ、このありさまでは原版は失われたな。
I would still search the rubble, but that's just me and my paranoia.
原版ならここに。
Oh, Orlok, I love you. Kitty. Like, oh, got it. It was indeed holding the plate in his hand. No doubt the original we were looking for. Oh, Orlok. I completely forgot about that stupid factory. I nodded back and returned to the courtroom as planned. The trial was nearing an end. The jury all supported Gil's innocence. Of course, the result was not
ギルバート・レッ
guilty.
ドフォードを無罪とする。
Is esturate? I have no idea what that word is. Voice resounded. The spectators erupted with joy. Astute? Esturate? I don't know. Alright. The ages of anxiety we had endured were finally over and we sighed with relief. It was only like 3 months, but I guess. Gil turned toward me and nodded with the most confident smile. Smiling with joy, I looked back at him and nodded as well.
感謝する。俺の無罪を
Let's go
信
get
じてくれた
gelato.
みんなに。
Orange mocha frappuccinos! You can actually get. Which actually sounds disgusting. An applause and cheers resounded throughout. People were united around Gil, sharing in the joy of his victory. It goes so slow, guys. It goes so slow. Oh, back to Dante, I assume. As I chatted with Paris, I verified the time on my pocket watch. Noticing that the gesture, Paris nodded.
では、そろそろおいとましようか。
No.
そうだな。時間を取らせて悪かった。
I was just making sure that people stayed where they're supposed to stay.
とんでもない。またいつでも連絡してくれ。
After exchanging a short farewell, I saw Paris off. Sat down and waited. A knock echoed through the room. A moment later, the door opened slowly.
ファルツォーネ様、
His beautiful
本
luscious
日のご
locks.
商談はつがなく、お相手は早々とお帰りになられたようですが。
Mm-hmm.
いや、今日の仕事はこれからだ。
Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, dude. Just as I finished saying that, I pointed my gun at the manager's desk. I can't say that word. I'm sorry. I try, but I can't. The people were united around Gil, sharing in the joy of his victory. Yeah, well, people like him. Like, everyone liked him in town. Wow! Final chapter! Woo! Yeah, I don't think I have any choices. I think this is just the ending at this point. Yeah, after the trial ended, we ran over to the casino. I saw that a gunfight had broken out. Yeah, it's just all hell breaks loose now. All right. Oh my gosh, she has no face. All right.
任せろ。うちのシカゴタイプライターをかいくぐって逃げられるやつなんかいねえ
It's
よ。
a Tommy gun. It's a automatic machine, a little hand machine gun, I think. Thompson submachine gun. Yeah, you can't get those anymore because they're automatic weapons and those are illegal in the U.S.
逃げるやつは殺して構わない。迅速な制圧を優先しろ。はい。
The Falzone and the Visconti members were taking over the casino. The casino staff resisted and gunfire could be heard rattling off amidst their yells. Things were unfolding as we expected, yeah.
裁判前に動くのは危険が大きい。ディスコンティが動いていると知られれば、ギルバートの裁判に不利に
Yeah,
働く
people
だ
would
ろう。
not take kindly to that. I don't think. Not really.
しかしレッドフォードが勝訴すれば連中も次の手を打ってくるはずだ。
Yeah.
これまで俺たちは後手に回ってきた。そうなる前にカジノと工場を抑えて先手を打ちたいとは思わんか？
どっちの意見も一理ある。そこでだ。お前らに
Divide
頼
and
みがあ
conquer.
る。
Young, you go after the factory. Dante, you go after the casino.
頼み？
裁判の最中にカジノと工場をそれぞれ抑えてもらいたい。
Yep.
敵がどんな備えをしてるかわからねえが、ま、お前らならうまくやるだろ。
その程度の頼みなら聞いてやらんでもない。退屈はせずに済みそうだから
To your
な。
request.
俺は工場に向かうとしよう。せっかくならワンの作った原版とやらも見てみたいしな。
Don't you hurt our good cinnamon roll for it though.
くすねるなよ。
That's what her. Don't steal it. Young smirked but didn't answer. Orlok spoke up.
俺も一緒に行く。ゲイカからもし原版を回収できたら
So that they
峡
can
谷
use
に持
it.
ち帰るように言われてる。マフィアの手元に置いておくのは不安だって。
He would have you melt it down if he was worried about that. That's probably for the best. A finely made counterfeit build plate sounds like a recipe for a new battle. Yeah. Would be safer managed by those who won't abuse so. About that. About the history of certain religious or all churches, let's be real. Just people in general. It's all well and fine until someone is a douchebag and that comes to power. You know.
裁判中であればかえって都合がいい。
You get a good leader and then you get a crappy leader and that's when shit hits the fan. You know. Starts out
ディレ
fine,
ットーレ
but
はどうするつもりだ？日中あの男が留守にしている可能性もあるぞ。
no, if Dante shows up. And if he finds out his casino's under attack, he may disappear altogether.
じゃあディレットーレがカジノにいる日を選んで襲撃すればいい？
Okay.
いや、襲撃はギルバートの裁判の日だよ。これは変えられない。
We're lucky he was...
向こうに時間の都合をつけてもらおう。それには。
No. The manager will have no choice but to be at the casino?
そういうこと。その日ファルツォーネがカジノを使えばいい。会合なり取引なり理由をつけて。相手は、そうだな。
政治家にしよう。ディレットーレの興味を引けるはずだ。
Yeah.
そんなことできるの？
Of course.
ファルツォーネを舐めるなよ。つながりのある政治家など山ほどいる。
You don't even know what we can do. Although I was worried about Gil's trial, the others would also be handling dangerous missions.
どうした？
I'm having a panic attack, probably. Oh, nothing. I'm worried. Dante Young, please be careful. Yes, man who tried to kidnap me a couple weeks ago. Please be careful.
この程度の修羅場で死にはせん。死地ならば
I mean, you almost
嫌と
did.
いうほどくぐり抜けてきた。
I mean, you almost blew up. But...
俺もこんなところで死ぬつもりはない。
You weren't so
それ
boring,
にダンテ
Dante.
には僕がついているしね。心配はいらないよ。
頼むぜ、みんな。
All right, everyone.
君こそ
And then once this is done, we'll go
万が
back
一に
to
で
killing
も
each
有罪判決なんて受けないようにね。そんなことになったら僕たちはみんな身動きが取れなくなるんだから。
Remembering the words they exchanged that night, I couldn't help but look down. Gil saw me tense up and he softly held my hand. Aw, that's so cute. In a battle zone with people dying all around us, we took times to hold hands and to stare in each other's eyes. Well, his eye, my eyes. The sound of gunfire had ceased. It seemed they had overthrown the casino. I looked over at Gil and we nodded at one another, stepping forward to go inside. Pretty. Dante stood in the main hall with his gun pointed at the manager.
予想より早かったな。
Uh-huh. Well, I thought you were in the back room. How'd you lose him? Tore looked at Dante, then Gil, then at me, and then muttered.
ようやく役者が揃いましたか。
You kind of creep me out. I have a feeling.
工場も今頃はヤンが抑えてる。お前らの企みも終わりだ。
I don't.
濡れ衣を着せるには相手が悪かったな。
The maiden thing has to make sense. They wouldn't bring that up if it didn't have something to do with something.
お前らの背後にいる奴はビスコンティに優秀な弁護士がいるって知らなかったのか？
I've got it. The key maiden has to make sense. The Tore seemed like he couldn't hold it in anymore and started to laugh.
ビスコンティを甘く見ていたところはあるかもしれませんね。
Okay.
それは私の失態です。認めましょう。しかし、どうしても他に適任の方がいらっしゃらなかったものですから。
Perfect? The Tore smirked with quiet confidence.
ラオ州を利用するのは賢いとは言えない。危険な選択です。私までたどり着いたのですから、ラオ州の背後にいるリュウ・ファンフイがこの剣に一枚噛んでいるのはご存知でしょう？
ああ。ヤンへ嫌疑がかかれば、リュウ・ファンフイまで捜査の手が伸びる可能性もある。お前らがわざわざ用意した資金源を自ら潰すことにもなりかねない。
その通り。残るファルツォーネのカポはまだ若い。法廷に引きずり出せばあなたよりも簡単に料理できたかもしれません。
I mean, maybe.
ですがファルツォーネはメインディッシュ。初めに手を出しては面白くありません。
どういう意味だ？
Okay.
言葉通りの意味ですよ。
最終的にはファルツォーネも標的にするつもりだったということか。
He was going after each one individually. Dante's blue eyes narrowed as he glared at the Tore.
お前がギルバートを犯人に選んだのか。
Yeah, he's the only one who really makes sense in this situation.
その通り。
Yeah.
さすがはファルツォーネのカッポ、幼い割にそこそこ
Dude
頭が回る
creeps me out. I
よう
love it.
だ。
I love him. He's so creepy. He's so weird. He's so freaking fashionable.
しかし、知っていますよ。あなたはまだまだ一人ではお立ちになれないでしょう。
Where do I fit in? I know Yang tried to kidnap us just because he was.
右腕を失ったあなたにどれだけのことができるでしょうね。
Nicola's gonna pop up somewhere. I just know it.
これからのファルツォーネに待つのは凋落の運命のみ。
右腕を失った。
おや、届きませんでしたか？送って差し上げたでしょう、彼の遺品を。少々汚れてしまいましたが、まあ、個人の血であれば、それも味というもの。せっかくですから、今ここで、ニコラ・フランチェスカの死に様、詳しく。
No.
様!
No, Dante.
Dante!
Dante's gun lurched forward, but Gil stopped him in a stern voice. Well, first of all, we don't know if he's actually saying anything that's true. We don't know if Nicola's actually dead. It's not like he sent him his head. I mean, he sent you a dirty jacket. It wasn't even a body part. For all we know, Nicola's somewhere.
問題ない。
The Tore didn't seem to be phased and still had a smirk on his face.
改めて自己紹介をいたしましょうか。私はこのブルローネカジノでディレットーレを務めるセバスティアーノ・ガリエ。
Sebastiano, I like that name.
イタリア王国の子役人であり、形骸化していた通貨同盟を揺り起こし、再び命を与えたもの。
すべての企てはお前の仕業か。
通貨同盟は、いえ、各国の財務省は長年通貨価値の低迷に苦しめられていました。世界的に信頼の強いドルの価値が下がれば、相対的に我々の通貨価値が上がる。
True.
国が利を得て私腹も肥やせるとなれば幸い。喜んで飛びついてくるような役人もそれなりにいましてね。
一体何のために？お前はそうまでして金が欲しかったのか？
Does it look like he needs money?
代々のディレットーレは俺たちブルローネマフィアに場所を提供する代わりに相当額を受け取っている。それじゃ足りなかったか？
Never enough. People usually want more and more and more.
当たり前でしょう。 私が欲しいものは金ではないのですから。
The main character for whatever reason? I don't know.
私が心から求めていたものは、この地の騒乱に他ならない。
That makes sense. Okay.
なんだって？
何? Oh, that was an explosion. Suddenly the ground rumbled and the place began to shake.
地震か！俺に捕まってろ！
That's not an earthquake, Gil. Gil immediately grabbed a hold of me as I was losing my balance.
一体何をした？
Maybe blowing up the underground? Dante glared at the Tore.
ようやく起動したようです。私がどうして長々と自分語りをしていたか。尋ねるばかりでなく、ご自身の頭でもう少しお考えになってみては。
As the I can't say it. The manager said that we could hear a series of explosions. Are they blowing the town up? Oh, he's.
いざという時のため、これくらいの備えがなくてどうします？
Yep, contingency plans. The place is on fire. The roof is on fire. Anyway, rumbling erupted as fire broke out and Paul was engulfed in flames. Ooh, this is fun. So, in a flash, the manager turned around and disappeared into the back of the hall. So, how are we getting out? I mean, Gil tried to run after him, but the rubble fell from the ceiling in front of us. In order to chase after the Tore, we would need to find a detour. This is when in a video game you get a different, like an action game, you get a timer. You'd have to escape the casino in like 3 minutes. Just as Dante said, if we followed after the Tore, we would be engulfed by the fire. But, oh, I'll do it. Oh, no, Gil, it's too dangerous. Gil showed no sign of turning back, so I grabbed his clothes and shouted to stop him. Gil looked at me with gentle eyes, put his lips near my ear and whispered, I'm doing it anyway. Exactly. I'm going in. No, you can't. You'll die. Yeah, I'm laughing. Aww. Okay, Gil. Gil, you're so cute. He shook off my hand and without any hesitation jumped into the burning flames. No! And then Dante. Yeah, I'd get lost in the fire probably. Dante stopped me as I tried to run after Gil. A moment later, I was being taken out of the casino. I mean, he has a better chance of surviving without having to, worry about me. The building was engulfed in flames. I mean, it is a stone building, so... The men of the Falzone and Visconti families worked together to extinguish the flames. As the smoke billowed up, the fires showed no signs of stopping. Gil, please return safely. All I could do was pray, yeah. I didn't even want to blink. I stared at the casino in front of me, and suddenly I saw a section of flames flickering. It's gonna come out of the flames. Amidst the red flames, a shadow approached slowly. As the men began to take notice, they shouted and cheered. Thanks to their efforts, there were a few areas where the flames died down. Yeah, the building still melted, but... And it was Gil who emerged. All clean, and his suit's still nice, and Pinstripe's vest is still white. Looks beautiful. Gil! It wasn't just Gil. He was half carrying the body of the Tore beside him. Dante signaled with his eyes, and the Falzone men swiftly detained the Tore. How'd they notice? Like, I'm not staring at my boss looking like, what I gotta do? Give me eye signals. I can feel my knees going, but he probably nodded his head. Okay, so... As I called his name, I gained back the strength in my legs and ran to him. No! Oh, CG, please. Yeah. Gil's smile was so warm and bright, I was desperate to reach out for him and jumped into his arms. Aww, she's so cute. He must have been surprised by my actions, and I could hear him gulp. I squeezed my arms around him tightly. Guy, you guys just like said you were in love with each other just like a couple days ago. I was so worried. Giggling. This stuff's so cheesy, I love it. Really, I was so worried. I'm so glad you're safe. Bam, 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 bam. My voice was shaking on the verge of tears, and I buried my face in his chest.
Lily, ありがとな。
Aww. Put his arms around me and comforted me. Aww. Comforting me. Then he hugged me as tight as he could. I would not be able to breathe. Don't break my back. Or crack a rib. After taking over the casino, Leo returned to the Falzone with Dante, and I returned to the manor in Creta with Gil. So what did that whole, like, key maiden thing have to do with anything? Hey, Luca, you didn't die in my room. Sweet. Luca, you can get up now? Oh yeah, I completely ignored him. You didn't take a bath? Oh, what a relief. It wasn't just Luca in the lounge. Oliver was sitting on the sofa and he only glanced over at us as we came in. Huh? Oliver, are you okay? You don't look well. Oh god. He's like, I'm kind of bleeding, but I should be fine. Is he gonna ask why Gil's covered in smoke and ash? Or ash? It would be ash, it wouldn't be smoke. Yes, please take a long rest. You've been working non-stop all this time. He's not gonna mention that Gil's covered in soot, ash. Gil was watching our interaction quietly. He cocked his head and asked, That's exactly what I said, like, what, you're not gonna ask him why he's all burned and crap? I did my whole life's work of worrying for you earlier. Yes, I kinda am. Yes. I'm a little mad, yeah. Of course I'm mad. Yeah, of course. You left me. I was so scared. I thought you were dead and I couldn't do anything, but wait, I was scared. Can't you tell he jumped into a fire?
Yeah, 俺は
知らねえけどギルが悪さしたんだろ。こういうのは早めに謝った方がいいぜ。
I don't know what this is, but always apologize. Just easier that way.
功労者に対してこの扱いはちょっとひどくねえか。俺も必死だったんだが。
You have a point. I'm sorry, Gil. No, don't apologize. Well, he started to pout, so I apologize. But it's true that I was really scared. Don't ever leave me behind like that again. Well, if you went with him, you probably would have died because you have to worry about you. Just saying. Gil's looked down at me. Okay. Gil looked down at me. Gil looked at me with burning eyes and pulled me into an embrace. Sorry, the gills threw me off. There's a child present. Let's not, and Oliver's here. Let's not do this. Gil. Feeling his warmth like this, I could feel that he was indeed alive. Finally, I felt like I could relax. Yeah, Luca's face is like, ugh. Ugh. Gross.
No. 俺らの存在忘れられてね?
Yes, kind of, yeah. We're not kissing.
まるで蚊帳の外だな。
つうか姉ちゃん、いつの間にギルとくっついたんだよ。
A couple days ago?
俺が寝込んでる間にうまくやったのか?
Yes. Luca, that's
ああ、そうだ。もうあんまり気安く触るなよ。これからは俺のものだからな。
He is a child, Gil. I know it's a joke, but still.
男の嫉妬は見苦しいぜ、ギル。
Some girls like it.
そんなんじゃ姉ちゃんに愛想つかされんのも早いかもしんねえな。
To a degree, it's okay. Overbearing is not okay. They laughed out loud. I blushed with embarrassment, but seeing us all here like this, laughing, I felt that our struggles had truly truly come to an end. Meanwhile, story. Others. After the incident, the Casino Torre Sebastiano Galliar was headed off to the Berlone City Police and officially arrested.
随分と手間のかかった計画だったな。
Hi, Marco.
しかし、お前は何だってこんな真似をしたんだ？
私、この町が嫌いなものですから。
Then move.
もっともっとこの町を、マフィアを、すべてを狂わせたかったというのに。
Face. I think I know what he looks like.
惜しいところで阻まれてしまいました。まったく残念でなりません。もう少しでこの街を壊せたかもしれないのに。
There is a secret route in this game. I don't know who it is, but there is a secret route. Yeah, I think you have to beat everyone's route before it opens, which is fine.
お疲れ様です、マルコ。あの男はどうですか？何か吐きましたか？
いや、ずっとあの調子だ。薄笑いと本気かもわかんねえ喋り方で煙に巻かれてる。
They don't know when he's lying and when he's being serious.
何かを隠してるってのはわかるんだが。
軍警察が彼の身柄を求めています。次期ローマに移送されるでしょう。
Is it like Amnesia where you don't get the full story until you do like the hidden route and then you actually know what's going on? Because they did this whole key maiden thing, but nothing came about it from it, so I'm kind of curious. But I'm not going over that with you guys if it's true, if it is that, because you can get the game and figure it out yourself. Destroy the whole town. I felt that our struggles had come to an end. In the morning, we were having a lively breakfast and enjoying our conversation. Unless he breaks out and tries to kill us in the last bit.
ところで、荷造りはもう済んだのか?
Yes, I'm mostly done. I'm going back to the church, am I? Why would I do that? It's a terrible decision. A few days after the case was closed, I was due to leave the Visconti and return. Why? Why? You're dating Gil. But everything I have here is what Gil bought for me. He said I could take them with me, so I decided to accept his offer. Not everything will fit in the church, so I have to leave some things behind.
ああ、構わねえよ。あそこはずっとあんたの部屋だ。いつでも来てくれていい。
Keep the more simple outfits at the church and then like the fancy, slinky black dress and red dress here.
しかし、ギルバートにしては珍しく聞き分けがいいな。
Why would I go back to the church? I'm not understanding. I wouldn't do this. I'd
私
stay
は
with them.
リリアーナ城をここに引き止めるのだとばかり思っていたが。
そりゃ離れるのは嫌さ。だが、なあなあで済ませたくねえんだ。ケチメってのはちゃんとつけねえ
Are
と。
we gonna date before you propose? Is that what this is? Responsibility.
ああ、なし崩しで一緒に暮らすんじゃダメだ。本気だからこそ。
Oh,
来たるべき時に来たるべきセリフをあんたに伝えてからじゃねえとな。
Proposing to her. That's cute. Wait, Gil, does that mean?
ギルバート、意外と面倒な男だったんだな、お前は。
紳士って言ってくれ。
Old fashioned. This is the 1950s? 1920s. This isn't old fashioned. This is current day stuff. Oliver rolled his eyes and Gil gave a wiry smile. And so, because you didn't just live... Well, I mean, he's mafia, but... Return to my peaceful life at the church. People didn't just live with each other. That was very taboo back then. Didn't do that. Times I shared with everyone would be a lasting memory. I would never forget that lives were irrevocably lost due to this incident. I would continue living in this town, carrying everything that happened with me. Wait, did Nicola actually die? What? What? Nicola died? But he didn't... Wait. Wait, Nicola died? What? Did I get a bad ending? Wait. Right. Should have gotten the best ending. Hang on. I'm looking this up. If I just got a good ending, I'm going back and I'm redoing it, and I am going to find the best ending. Okay. I should have a CG, right? Did I get a normal ending? I'll be so upset if I got a normal ending. The church deemed that the currency union's continued existence could be dangerous. Each country took measures to dismantle it and prevent any further abuse of its name. As a result, the Italian government moved to unified domestic currency by the next year. So the incident welcomed peaceful resolution. As the counterfeit money had been so well made, the existing bills continued to circulate throughout the world. The United States decided it would create a new design for the $10 bill soon. The church also deemed this incident resolved and approved Berlone's continued extraterritoriality. There were 3 families in Berlone, the Falzone, the Visconti, and the newly independent Lauschu. However, balance wasn't as tense as it was before. Although the unwritten rule of not interfering with one another remained there, there were hardly any conflicts among them. And so it was, with the rise of the 3 families of Berlone, we welcomed the town's most peaceful era yet. After breakfast, the children surrounded me as I read them a book. My return to the church resumed the calm and happy days I had before.
Lily, Signore Redford が表にいらしていますよ。
Gil?
お姉ちゃん、行っちゃうの？
お客様ですから。本の続きは私が。
Thank you, Sister Sophia. I handed the book to her and rushed out of the dining hall. Just as Sister Sophia said, he was waiting for me in front of the church. Gil. I called his name and he looked over at me with a chuckle. Didn't tell me you were going to come today. Is something the matter?
いや、今回のことであんたをいろいろ振り回しちまっただろう。うちもそろそろ落ち着いてきたし、改めてあんたに詫びがしたいと思ってな。その予定を聞きに来た。
Okay. Aw, don't have to do anything.
まあそう言うなって。これは口実でもあるんだ。俺に付き合ってくれるか？
Well, of course I'd love to.
じゃあ決まりだ。午後になったら迎えに来る。支度しといてくれ。
Okay. He got his way and we made plans. Although I was surprised by his visit, I was honestly happy that he invited me out. Visconti had to do a lot of damage control after the trial. They've been busy. Ever since I returned to the church, I saw him less and less. My heart leapt to know we had plans this afternoon. Oh, I want this to be the good ending. The time came for Gil to pick me up. I took his hand and got in the car. I want this to be the best ending. That's what I want. I have a good ending and the best ending. Gil brought me back to the Visconti Manor. Who? Led me into a room where the maids were waiting for me. Huh? What is... The maids began to get me dressed without giving any explanation. I put on the dress that was waiting for me. This dress... Is it the red dress?
買った服の中にいいのがあったろ。確か刺繍が綺麗なシンクの
The red one that he wanted her to wear. I told the maids I didn't want to wear it because it exposed my shoulders. They simply smiled and gave me a shawl to wear before handing me off to Gil. Wait, was he in the room? That's not good. Gil let me back into the car. We departed the manor. I asked Gil where we were going, but he didn't tell me. He told me that was a surprise. Ooh. I hate surprises. Where are we? Gil brought me to a room in a regal hotel. Ooh, I know what's gonna happen. The room was filled with extravagant items of luxury. This room is incredible. It had a different aura from the Falzone and Visconti manors, and my eyes grew wide. He wanted alone time. Made me wear this dress so we could come here. It's such a surprise.
あんたにどうしても来てほしかったんだ。思った通り、よく似合う。
But why?
昔からよく言うだろう。男が女に服を贈る意味は、その服を脱がせたいからだ。
Yeah, that's actually true. Oh. I could feel my face burning. I kind of regretted asking him. Well, I mean, it's true. But if I come home too late, the people at church will worry about me. You're not going home tonight. The sun had already set. I needed to think about when I was going to return.
今夜は返さねえ。
No, you're not. What? Before I knew it, Gil had picked me up. Oh, you know what time it is. Gil? He quietly carried me over to the bedroom of the suite and dropped me on the big bed. I am excited for her. Ooh, oh, that is a dress. That is a dress. Oh, that's a beautiful dress. Look at that. As I fell onto the bed, my shawl slipped off my shoulders and my mark was exposed. And it had nothing to do with anything in this story. I froze with embarrassment, but Gil looked at me and spoke in a low voice.
前に俺が言ったこと、覚えてるか？すべてが片付いたら。
So cute. Okay, look at it. Okay. Okay. Hmm? Yes? Aww.
すべてが片付いたら、その時は、あんたにもっと触れてもいいか？
Cute. But wait, Gil, the dress.
いいんだ。
It's like, I don't care. I bought it. It'll get wrinkled.
いいんだって。
Don't care about the dress. Gil's fingers traced the contours of a body gliding slowly over my skin. Ah! Fingertips gently reached the mark on my chest. He looked down and spoke in a sweet voice. And that story had nothing to do with anything.
綺麗だ。
Oh. Gil, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I have to read this.
見せてくれ。
Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Oh. Oh. Cover your eyes, children. Aw. Gil. Then tell me yourself too. Oh. She's not a good church girl anymore. I looked at Gil's hidden left eye. Wait, did he take the eye patch off? Oh, and reached my fingers up to his patch. Gil understood what I meant and he gave a small sigh.
見て楽しいもんじゃ
I
ねえぞ。
don't care. I've been curious the whole time. Even so, I want to know everything about you.
わかった。
I I want to see it. I looked at the painful scar that appeared from under his eye patch. He showed his whole face to me for the first time, and I felt such dear love for him. All the burden he's endured until now, and the burdens he'll carry from now on. I wonder if I can help him carry them all. Oh, so cute. So cute. You're too cute. You're all too cute. It wasn't as though I wasn't worried, however, Gil was here in front of me. Oh. I looked into his eyes and answered clearly. I love you, Gil. Oh, sweet.
俺もだ。心からあんたを求めてる。
Ah, she has pearls in her hair too. Look at that. Oh, so cute.
これから先も
Oh,
ずっと
I like her jewelry. Whole
俺と
outfit.
生きてくれ。
Great. Aww. And no, we're not get to. He whispered it half like a wish as he gently stole my lips. Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh my gosh. In the future with Gil, there would be far greater dreams and fears. Oh, it's so cute. He's so adorable. Ah. Gil walked further ahead, but always stopped to turn around to take my hand. Oh, so cute. I wanted to keep walking with him, never letting him go. Oh, it's so adorable. 1923 is coming to an end. Beginning in 1927, all of Italy unified their currency, but behind the scenes, there were truths unknown to the public. Woo! Alright, no more fun times. Okay. This was our story in an unforgettable era. Oh, that was great. That was good. I like that. Well done. That was good. Then, it says, I don't know Italian, so I don't know what that says. But then, and oh, that was good. I liked that. Gil's story was so good. Oh my gosh, I was so worried I got a bad. Oh, this is new. But Nicholas dead. I mean, a happy ending for us, but Nicholas didn't get a happy ending on that one. I thought for sure he was alive. Ah, here's the key maiden thing. Ooh. Secret ending. Secret route. Ah, I'm so excited. All right, I'm not going to show you guys the secret route. That's for you guys to play the game yourself. The final route has been unlocked. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm curious as to who it is. I think I have an idea. I'm so excited. Oh, short story. All right, I will show you guys his short story. All right, so let's do extras, I think. So, short story. See, I beat everyone's route. So, all right, let's do Gil's short story. Yes. Just a little short story. When everything was done, she left the manor and returned to her life back at the church. I decided that I'd honor her request. I love how he actually cares about her thoughts, feelings, and like lets her make her own decisions, you know? Like it wasn't just like her being drug around by the guys in his route. It was nice. I like, he was such a total green flag. I like Gil. Gil is my favorite route. Yang is second, but that's because I like romancing the bad guy sometimes. Despite that, I had grown accustomed to seeing her every day. Now that Lily was gone, I felt kind of bored. It felt kind of boring. As usual, I made my rounds around Creta and was naturally headed towards Arca. We didn't make plans to see one another, but now that I saw her less, I made it a point to see her whenever I had some free time. No. I looked around to see where Lily could be, but she wasn't in the church or the backyard. I called out to a kid I'd seen before.
Yo, Lily はどこか知らねえか?
No, I just felt like asking where she... Of course he was here to see her.
お姉ちゃんなら今お買い物だよ。さっき出て行ったところ。
そうか。
Seemed like we just missed each other. Just then I felt someone tugging on the jacket over my shoulder.
ねえギル、お姉ちゃんが帰ってくるまで僕たちと遊んで。
I don't think he has the time.
いいぜ。何して遊ぶ？
I guess he does.
ね、カルチョ、僕ボール持ってくるね。
As I was playing,
ところでギル、リリーお姉ちゃんとうまくいってるの？
kids are so nosy.
はあ？
どこまで進んでる？教えて教えて。
That
お
is
姉ちゃん
not
に
for
は
a
内緒に
child
する
to
から。
know.
あ、いくらギルがかっこいいからって油断しちゃダメよ。リリーお姉ちゃん、持って。
The things they were saying didn't seem like things children would talk about. Yeah.
ませてるなお前ら。一体どこからそんな話を聞い？
ギル？
いやいやいや、モテモテだって？
Wait, she's popular? What? I knew that they were just joking, but I couldn't help but be fixated on those words. I knew Lily drew attention. She gives the impression of being modest and clean, but her eyes showed strength. Her long, rich golden hair shone in the sun. It was so bright and beautiful, dude.
そういや、ナンパをあしらうのもそこそこ慣れてるような素振りだったしな。
Yeah. I looked toward the street and saw Lily returning.
じゃ、
My girlfriend's here. I'm out. I said goodbye to the kids and headed to the front. Thank you. I'm good here.
いや、せっかくだから中まで運ぶよ。
Getting hit on without noting it. Really? Did I feel bad?
大丈夫。教会に来るついでだったし、荷物持ちくらいいつでも手伝うよ。
Till our boyfriend shows up.
リリー。
There he is. Really, you've come to visit?
はあ。ここまで運ばせてすまなかったな。あとは俺が引き受ける。
I smiled at Lily and spoke to the man next to her.
まあ、いいんですか？ギルバートさ
ん。もちろん。彼女の荷物持ちは俺の役目だからな。
I'm her boyfriend, after all. Gosh, Gil. I took the stuff from the man and smiled again at Lily.
で、この荷物、どこに運べばいい？
Then to the kitchen. Part with the man who said he was going to the church and went over to the refectory. Once I put the stuff down, we left the kitchen. The refectory looked empty. Was it because of the time?
そういや、さっき子供らからリリーはモテモテなんだって聞いたぜ。
It's like, really? I don't know. What? I casually brought it up and Lily tilted her head confused. Yeah, like, what? What are you talking about? Was it Laura? She's been acting so mature lately. She always wants to talk about those kinds of things. Gil?
別にあんたのことを疑いはしねえんだが、隣に男がいるのはあんまりいい気がしねえな。
Oh, the man from earlier? He was just helping me. There it is.
わかってる。いや、なんかダメだな。こんなに強量なつもりじゃなかったんだが。どうもあんた相手だとうまくいかねえ。
You're getting jealous. That's a good kill. Are you telling me you're jealous? At least he's up front.
情けねえことに。
It's okay. I nodded with a wary smile, and Lily smiled like a flower. How does flowers smile? I never thought you'd be like that.
そりゃそうさ。
It's okay for a little bit of jealousy. Not like over the top
分かっ
crazy.
てねえみたいだな。
But you too. You don't understand how much I love you either, do you?
じゃあ、教えてくれよ。
Do you love me?
あんたがどれ
You
だけ
playing
俺の
your
ことを好
love
きなのか。
games with me. Anyway. What?
俺はいつもあんたのことがどれだけ好きかたっぷり伝えてるつもりだ。
What do you want her to do?
だからたまにはあんたから示してく
I
れ。
mean,
俺の
I
こ
know
と
what I would do,
どれだけ好き
but
か。
it's not that type of game. Don't toy with me so much, Gil. Lily tried to leave the refectory to escape, but I caught her arm.
どうしても聞きたい。
Oh, getting a little aggressive. I looked at Lily in the eye and she sighed. But, what am I supposed to do? Girl, I can give you a few tips.
そうだな。じゃあ、あんたからキスしてくれ。
What? I thought I made it pretty easy for her, but blushed and cried out in embarrassment. Lily hesitated for a moment, but she seemed to realize that I wouldn't let her go until she did. She was right. I had no plans to give in on this. Lily seemed to be conscious of our surroundings, looking around and timidly reached her hands around my neck. You're in a church. Behave yourself. Actually, they're in the kitchen, but... Oh, she's so cute. Yeah. So cute. She has cute curls in her hair. Oh, they're adorable. Her soft lip touched mine. Oh. Her fingertips tickled the nape of my neck. I could feel them quiver with embarrassment. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. I waited, or I guess you could say I couldn't wait, and deepened the kiss. You're in a church. Oh, they're so cute. Ah! Even her faint voice was adorable. Oh, you're both adorable. I didn't expect to feel this fulfilled. I guess it paid to beg from time to time. By the time the kiss was over, the hint of jealousy I felt had completely left me. Aw, they're so cute. Oh, that was cute. Ba-ba. Is this enough for you to see? Lily blushed, out of breath. I felt guilty, but I couldn't help but grin.
いや、まだだな。もっとしてくれねえと気持ちの深さがわかんねえ。
Dude, you're in a church. You can't. You shouldn't. Really? I don't know what to do with you. Her face turned even brighter and she stormed off. Lily may not like it, but even her angry face was so adorable it made me want to tease her more. But then again, it wasn't good to keep my lover angry. I left the cafeteria so I could apologize to Lily. Oh, it's so cute. That was adorable. Yeah. Too bad Nicola died. I still can't get over how Nicola died in this route. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't remember him dying in anyone else's route. Sorry. I just find that funny. Oh, that was cute. That was absolutely cute. Okay. So there is a this is the vibe to this music. So overall, I'm not gonna show the final route because that's a surprise for people who want to buy this and play it. So you can buy it in physical. I always like buying my games in physicals, just so I have the hard copy and I like the cases and stuff. I believe there's a collector's edition of this as well, for all of you who like those. I only do that for special games that I love. So I have this. You can also buy it on the Nintendo store because it's on the Nintendo Switch. Let me see, what else? It is also on... Let me see. I know I've said it before. So... It's on the Nintendo Switch, Android, iOS, PlayStation, and the PlayStation Vita. Because it came out in 2018. It's a ton of... I had fun. My only complaint is that I do not like being forced to do other routes to unless it's a secret route, like the special secret endings or secret routes. I don't like being forced to play the other routes to open a main character's route. Like Gilbert is on the cover. He is very obviously a main route, but you can't, because the only routes that are open to you at the beginning are the Nicola and Dante's route. Everyone else's routes are locked. And so you have to beat one of their routes, and then Orlok's and Yang's route open. And then in order to get Gil's route that we just did, you have to beat everybody's route. So you have to beat Dante's route, Nicola's route, Yang's route, and Orlok's route. And then Gil's route will open. And then once you beat Gil's route, then the secret route opens. And I think that's ridiculous. I think all 5 of the guys should have been available right off. And then if you wanted to beat and get that secret ending, then that's that. Because the first 2 routes, sorry, but Dante and Nicola's route were so boring. Maybe because I didn't like Nicola because he's the player type, like the playboy type. And I don't really like those types. I mean, I like in Stormlover Kai, but that's because he was like I hated his voice, but he wasn't like the same type of playboy. He wasn't a playboy really. He was just flirty. So Nicola's just the playboy route. And then Dante's kind of like that cold exterior, like ice prince route type. It's not a tsundere. He's just like kind of cold, unfeeling type one, but he secretly really cares about you type thing. But that I didn't really like that route either. So they give you the worst 2 routes, but you have to play one of them first before they open the other 2 routes. And then Yang and Orlok's routes were actually quite good. I like their routes. I like Yang's because it was very spicy. He was very aggressive and yeah, there's a lot of, but he is a bad guy and he doesn't hide that. He's crazy. Everyone in his group is crazy. But I like that. I thought that was great. And then Orlok, he's the cutest little cinnamon roll. I love him, but his route's a little sad. But he has a good route too. So you got stuck with the 2 boring routes at the first, but you had to play one of them. And then you got the better routes opened up after you beat one of them. And then I think that Gil's route was the best. So then you have to beat 4 routes, 2 of which are boring, 2 of which are good, to get the like really the best route. And then we have the secret route. I haven't played, obviously I just unlocked it. So that's the one thing I don't like. Just let me have my guys, okay? I don't want to have to play through everyone's route just to get to the guy that I saw that I liked in your promotional, like your trailers and stuff. I think that's bullshit. But anyway, sorry about my rant. I can't help it. Gil was really good. So guy routes that I liked. Gil, number 1, best route. Yang, number 2. Yeah, he's a bad guy. So, you know, he's not goody-goody, let's just say. And he's very aggressive. It's the steamiest route. Orlok is the cute route, but he's kind of sad at the same time. I like his route. So he's the 3rd. 4th one, I would say it was probably Dante's route. I liked a little bit. And then Nicola, I just didn't like his route at all. I thought it was kind of boring. But, yeah. So, as my stuff is going to sleep. So yeah, I would recommend this game. I like the 1920s vibe. Mass majority, once you get past the Dante and Nicola's routes, everyone else's routes are fun. And you get more of the story, I guess. And yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna see who this hidden route is. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.